Hey guys, what's going on? It's Janice Batista today, and I am here to bring you guys another video this morning. And we are here talking about families, and I just want to keep it so real with you guys this morning because it's something that God is just weighing on my heart. You guys know that every time I come here and I make these videos, I don't come here making script videos that are all scripted. I come here and I speak directly from my heart, and I don't like to come on and make videos without people, asking me questions. Like, I have the Ask Nisi thing going on, and I like to, also make videos that are impacting people in everyday situations. And, one of the things that I want to talk about today is like family. And I don't understand why so many people don't really understand what family really is. Like so many people say that they family, they call themselves family, but at the end of the day, they always looking for you when they need something. And it's like, that's not family. Family is not, let me look for so-and-so when I need them. Let me think of so-and-so when I need them. Family is not like a bail you out plan. A lot of people think that just because you family, you don't talk for days, you don't talk for years, you don't talk for months, and just because you family, you just always gotta, when you pick up the phone, you call your family member. It don't matter if it's been 5-10 years. You think they just automatically are supposed to help you out and bail you out. Like, what about the next person and how they feel like as family? Like, you don't think that throughout the years they really need you to be there for them and just give them like a weekly call just to see if they alive, just to be like, hey, what's up, what's going on with you? In life, so many people, they go through so many different things, and a lot of people, they so selfish nowadays. All they do is think about themselves. Jesus didn't call us to be selfish and only think about ourselves. It's sad that family is not what it used to be. A lot of times when you think about family back in the days and you look at family and how they are nowadays, you see is a big difference. What family was back then, everybody used to get together on the weekdays. People would get together and it was always no problem. And nowadays you see people, they so disconnected. Like, you can see people, they be disconnected for years and they don't care. You see family, they just, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, me and my family, we very disconnected. I have family that that they will sit there and be like, oh yeah, we family, everything is all good. But to me, it's like, we're not all good, because it's like a lot of people within your family, they just like to sit there and play games. And it's like, sometimes they think that people got a sign on their forehead that says boo boo the fool, and it's not like that. When you call yourself family, you gotta be there for one another without drama. Y'all gotta do your best to put aside your bitterness and get along. And a lot of people, they just say that they real, they act like, oh yeah, I'm so real, but in reality they not real at all. Because if they were real, they would be able to be family and put aside all their bitterness. And everybody acts like, oh yeah, I'm the real one, I'm the real one. And when you really look at the dysfunction that there is within families nowadays, it's all pitiful. Why? Because everybody likes to just put the responsibility on the next person or put the blame on the next person. And it's like, and a lot of people, they do that to Jesus too. And it's like, Jesus is so faithful. You know how many times people come at Jesus like, oh Jesus, if you just do this for me, don't worry, I got you, I'm gonna go to church on Sunday. And you know how many times Jesus goes time after time doing favors for people. Oh Jesus, if you get me a job, man, because when you in that necessity and you have a necessity, then oh yeah, Jesus, if you just do this for me, I promise I'm gonna go to church, I'm gonna get right. Then the minute you get the job and God blesses you, what happens? You go on Sunday, you forget about God. When people are down and out, and I see this over and over, and I always tell people that even when it comes to the church, and I know we're not talking about family, but this has a lot to do with it too, because we're talking about God. God is family. You can't do anything without God. A lot of people, they see my life, they see me cooking all the time, they see me cleaning all the time, they see me always happy with my husband and stuff like that. But guess what? We go through trials and tribulations too. Guess what? I got family sometimes that do me wrong. I got, friends that do me wrong too. We human. But in Facebook and you show people what you allow them to see. And a lot of people don't understand that behind the scenes, there's a lot. You think that me and my husband got to where we are because we just look pretty and we just put beautiful pictures up? No, we got to where we are because we had to make a choice. We had to sacrifice that we were going to put our family, God first, and then our family, because we tried it without God. We tried to succeed without God, and it didn't work. Our family was broken. Our family was shattered. Yeah, we've been together for 13 years, but you don't know what our first 4 years, 5 years, 6 years was like. A lot of people, they see your glory, but they don't know the story, because everybody just sees the glitz and glam. They just see, all the things. A lot of people, they'll look at my house now, oh yeah, she got it made. But you didn't see when I lost my house in Florida. You didn't see when the whole market crashed in Florida, everything that I had to go through, everything that I lost, how I had to build myself back up from the bottom with my husband. A lot of people, they don't understand that, and they like to play games. And family is not about games. And before, and if you got drama going on with your family, don't worry about it. Just continue to trust God and put God first. And even though you got a lot of people that they act like they family and they say that they family and they don't really got your back and they just like to play games, I'm telling you, if you trust God and you put God as your number one, He will show off for you, and you will continue to live under the wings of the Almighty. A lot of people, you know why my life is peaceful now? Because I realize that in this life, I don't need no friends. A lot of people, I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people that they may say, oh yeah, I know them. I know Johnny. I know Janice. They don't know anything. They know what we post on Facebook, and they know what we allow them to see if they come to our church and visit us for one day. They don't know us, who we really are, because my husband and I are so, secluded, where it's just like we so focused on our responsibilities. Like our day, like right now, I'm talking to you guys, and I'm sitting here looking at the clock because I'm on a work break, and I'm just, checking out what everybody's doing. And I just got to make sure that I, clock in on time. But it's like throughout the work week, it's like right now I'm talking to you guys, my kids is in there quietly homeschooling. I'm working, I'm homeschooling in the morning, I'm doing my classes, I'm cleaning. My mind is so focused on the church responsibilities, on God. Basically my point is, I'm lost in God and in my responsibilities. I'm so busy handling my business and doing what I gotta do to get me and my family to the next level. And my husband, the same thing. He's busy busting his butt, getting promotion behind promotion. Like if I sit here and tell you all the times my husband got promoted, you would be like, girl, you is lying. And I'm not. Like when we sit down, like this year, when we look at people, and when we go sit down with the income tax man, they're gonna be like, Dad, you jump from this bracket to this bracket. How you do that? Because we serve a mighty God that don't play. And a lot of people, they like to play so many games. They play with family, they play with God. Like Jesus is coming soon. We don't got time. God doesn't want us to be sitting here playing with each other. He doesn't want people to be going to church faking church. He doesn't want people to be in church when they need something. He doesn't like it when people who are there for you and they help you out, and they help you get out of the hole, and they're lifting you up, and then you just turn your back on them. You turn your back on the church, and you just look at them like they ain't never do nothing for you. And that's the sad thing, that there's so many people out there. I could tell you countless of people that me and my husband have been super nice to, super generous to, and if they see me across the street, they'll look at me like they don't know me. But you don't know me. But when you didn't have nothing and you needed something, who was there for you? God. But because He used Johnny and Janice as a vessel. But we don't let things like that knock us. We continue to preach the truth. We continue to preach the gospel. We continue to persevere no matter what, because just because something in their heart is messed up, it doesn't mean that something in my heart has to get messed up because of them and their issues and how they view family and how they view things. And so many people are like that. Like, why would you bite the hand that feeds you? There are so many people that got no cars, and they don't even remember when you gave them rides to the grocery store, when you stopped everything that you were doing, when they sat there and didn't even give you no gas money, or even if they did offer you gas money and you was like, nah, you good, hold that. But those people that you got that have been there for you like that, so many people are so quick to be like, man, I don't know that person, talk mad junk with their own family about that person, and they think that the Holy Spirit is boo-boo the fool, like you don't see what they doing, like you don't see what's going on. I don't understand why there's so many people like that. And I'm telling you, for those of you that are listening, that are going through family drama, continue to persevere no matter what. Don't let your haters, don't let people in church, don't let nothing deteriorate you from moving forward. God is calling family to be family. Family is not only blood nowadays. Family is the people that know who you are. Family is the people that don't judge you and criticize you and always look for a problem or a bone to pick with you. That's not family. Family is people that come together, love each other, understand each other's boundaries, because we all got boundaries. I got family members of mine that don't understand my boundaries. As a Christian woman, as a godly woman, I got my boundaries, and I don't compromise the gospel. I don't compromise what I believe in for nobody, because I'm too busy going like this with the Lord to stop and be like, oh yeah, I want to keep you around, so let me, not keep it real with God so that I could keep it real with you. No, I keep it real with Him, and He is faithful to me. I am faithful to Him, and He is faithful to me, and I'm not gonna negotiate and waste that and break that and throw that in the garbage for a family member. Jesus even said it Himself when His family went to the synagogue. What did He say? Oh, they was like, oh, your mom and your brothers outside. Jesus was like, listen, my family are those that do the will of God. I am busy at the church trying to save souls. I am busy at the church trying to help people that do want to be helped. I don't got time for the games. When you are serving the Lord, you got to stay so 100% focused. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about who said this and who did that, because those are all tactics that the enemy uses to get you off track, and we're not going to give the enemy that much power, are we? No, right? So I just pray that this message is a blessing to your life. And if you got problems with your family, I urge you to put your bitterness aside and start looking for your family, not just because you want something, not just because you need something. Stop being petty. Too many people just being petty with their family members. Like I tell my kids all the time, I tell my husband, I tell my kids, I'm gonna be so tight. I pray to God that I'm alive to be so tight with my children, their husbands, their wives. I want to be that grandmother that's all up in there. What you need, I got you. I'm going to be that grandma folding laundry for them. I'm going to be that grandma helping them mop the floors, helping them with the kids when they want to go on vacation, because that's what family is about. I'm not going to sit here having other people taking care of my grandbabies. I'm not going to have other people taking care and helping out my kids when I'm here, I'm alive, and I can do it. You know what I'm saying? We have to be able to love our family unconditionally and respect each other's boundaries. Okay, so I really pray that this message is a blessing to your heart, because I just see so much foolishness going on with family. I see so much foolishness going on even within church families, and so many things that's going on, and I'm telling you, God is so not pleased with that. God really wants people to be in peace. He doesn't want people to be bickering and with this and that. Let me tell you, and if you got drama with your family to the point, okay, because I know what I'm talking about, to the point where it's like, they always talking about you, and you can't even, it's always drama, and you can't, just stay away. It's better to stay away than to have your family there. If y'all can't, reach common ground, if y'all can't, come to a conclusion, if y'all always blaming one person, because there are so many families that are like that too. That's the main reason why families are disunited, because they always want to play the blame game and blame one person. It takes two people to fight. Imagine a marriage blaming one person. Oh, it's always my husband, it's always my husband, always my wife, it's always my wife. It takes two people to fight. It takes two people to tangle. And within family, you got to respect the other person's opinion. You can't just be that type of person that says, oh, it's my way, and you only see it your way. Like, your glasses are only going to allow you to see what your glasses can see, but the other person sees it from a different point of view and a different perspective. And we got to be able to take our glasses off and be willing to put theirs on and be able to see what they see, so that we can come to a conclusion, and family not be so dysfunctional the way it is, and like I said, I'm Janice Batista. I gotta get back to work, but I love you guys, and I pray that this message is a blessing. And if it is, share it on your page, like that, give me that like button, and just let me know what you think. If you're going through problems with your family, write your comments down below. I want to know. God bless you.